And being that it's the mid-year, as we were talking about, it's got a friend. He's waiting in the green room.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Somebody that was really excited to see you. I was going to bring him in here. I think you might remember him. The great Antonio.
Oh,
yeah.
Is the great Antonio back?
Oh yeah. That's what I heard. So
okay, well, bring him in.
All right, hold on.
You go.
All right. Well, hello, pretty lady.
Hello, great Antonio.
Yes. It's the great Antonio. I am the greatest of Antonios. The greatest Tony of all time. Even better than Tony the Tiger. You know how I know that? Because I am a medium.
Ah.
Yes, I am a psychic medium.
The greatest.
The greatest psychic medium. And I've got my spirit guide, Philip. He's an accountant. It's still Philip. Philip is here.
He still has his job.
He still has his job. Philip's
good to know.
Philip's a good guy. He fills me up and keeps me going and everything from the other side. So I wanted to talk about my predictions for 2019.
Yes, the ones you made at the beginning of the year.
Those ones. Those would be the ones.
Are we going to check on them and see how you're going?
I think that would be good.
Okay.
Because people like to know, are you authentic? Are you the real deal, Antonio? And
right.
Antonio is the real deal.
Okay, so let's see how you're doing.
You're looking ravishing tonight.
Thank you.
I just cannot believe how pretty you are. it's so sorry. The great Great Antonio is getting a little hot and bothered. This happens. It's the gift. It's the gift, yeah, because I know what you're thinking. I do. I'll tell you that later. I'll read your palms. So we're looking here. The great Antonio first predicted for 2019 a Chinese storm. A storm in China. We went over this already.
We went over this once before.
That would have the highest record winds ever on record. Do you know what happened so far? This is June 20 of 19.
Yes.
Do you know what happened in February?
Was there a storm?
There was a storm in February, and it happened to be a typhoon that had the highest ever recorded winds. It was a super typhoon, not just a typhoon, a super typhoon. It had a cape.
You don't hear super typhoon.
You don't hear
often.
very much. No, especially here. It's from China. But super typhoon, and it's a little bit. It's the highest ever in the northern hemisphere in the month of February.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean it's big.
Yeah,
it's big. It was bigger than a Cat 5. They said it was a Dog 1, and it was huge. It was big. Take it from me. All right, so then this one, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love. Know you. You like the fighting.
I like the fighting.
You like the fighting. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
The UFC.
Yes, you do. Get you a little. I can see you over there. I said, God, I tell you, you're such a dame. You're so. Yes. Yeah, such a piece of work. All right, so in this Conor the Mac, Conor McGregor, the great Irish hope. I said in 2019, earlier in 2019, I said in January, work with me here. I said back in January for my prediction for the great Antonio that Conor McGregor would have a triumphant return. And at the time, people laughed and scoffed.
Yes, because he announced his retirement.
Yes, they did. But as I came in here, I know that you told me what happened 15 hours ago.
Yes, TMZ put up an article 15 hours ago that Dana White announced that Conor McGregor would be back to fight this year. Before the end of the year.
In 2019.
Yes, in 2019. You were correct on that one.
Yes, absolutely. I tell you, we're going to have to start some kind of thing on the YouTube before they demonetize it all.
Yes, but you'll have to wear a shirt if you're in the video.
Do you really want me to wear a shirt?
No, but you might have to
I've got the turban on. I don't think
that's where you wear a turban, great Antonio.
Well, it's pretty something that it stays up like that. It's so anyway, you're getting the Antonio all messed up. A good thing here. So there was also a prediction, another prediction,
okay.
and I'm not picking and choosing. I'm going in order.
You are going in order.
People can listen to this.
They can go back to the first episode from this year.
Yes,
and listen to
absolutely.
Your predictions. Yes.
In the January, and what we have, I said that there was going to be some whirlwind in the politics, and what was going to happen was very unexpected, an unexpected result. everybody was going to kind of freak out because of an unexpected result with something in the politics. And it was going to really mess with people. Well, that was the Mueller report. That was
unexpected.
It was very unexpected. Well, to some people,
right?
To other people, it's kind of expected. It's like, hey, but just saying,
right?
There was some unexpected, and I don't think the unexpected's done. Just so you know, sweetie, I don't think the unexpected is done completely. I believe there's going to be some people in trouble. I don't think it's going to be the people they thought.
I see.
Just saying. Antonio, Antonio don't stay quite as down the center as you. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
All right. And I'm not saying what side I'm on, but I'm just saying. Then Antonio has to see what his writing says here, because it's a bit rough. Hold on a second. Wow, I don't know what that. Antonio's going to have to use his psychic powers to figure out what this word. Oh no, I've got it. It's because you reached for it. There's the power of you reaching for it. So Antonio said, that's me. Antonio said, because I'm a psychic medium, that in 2019, sometimes the spirits start talking, and sometimes Philip he's like right in the middle of a sentence. I'm like, Philip, shut up. Go over in the corner.
Right.
Go stand over there. All right. So in 2019, there's going to be unrest in the cities. There's going to be riots in the cities.
Yes, you did predict that.
Yes, I did.
In the major cities.
In the major cities, in the sergeant cities, they're all the cities going to have the unrest. And we've had this with some, certain. We won't get into the politics again, but we've had some political turmoils that some people agree with stuff and some people don't, and some people with certain body choices and some people don't.
Again, of course, we're only halfway through the year, so
yes, and I talked about stay out of the cities. That's what Antonio said. So it's and I'm still saying that I believe that there's still some unrest in the cities. If it goes to the awry, you don't want to be in a big city. You want to be somewhere out with a cow. You want to be out there sitting on some hay or whatever. It's not Antonio's jam, but hey, Antonio likes to walk still. So it's good stuff. I mean, trust me, they're after me first. So the next one, this one you're gonna like this one. You're not gonna like this. This is terrible, but it's still a good prediction. Okay. So I predicted that there would be European unrest. Like nothing they'd seen, right? Like it's going to be a lot worse. And you talk about the yellow vest, right? The Paris, France.
Yes, I do believe you predicted that it would continually get worse throughout the year.
And it has. And so it's, Antonio would say media cover up on that if Antonio got into that kind of stuff. And you could probably go look that up for yourself while you still can and just look up yellow vest protest and you'll find out a little bit. But Antonio doesn't get into those things.
Right.
But
right.
there's been a lot of European unrest.
There has been.
A lot of European unrest.
There has been European unrest.
Yeah, absolutely. And European nude beaches, too. You should come with Antonio sometime. I mean, not for the nude part. It's a really nice sun there. It's a different sun? It's a different sun. It is. You should come, pretty lady. Yes. I'll tell you that. But John's a lucky guy. Oh, absolutely. So you get me again. I'm all messed up here. I got a little robot picture on my thing here. So unexpected. Oh, this is one that hasn't happened. So there you go. All these hits, and I got one. And funny enough, it's about a hit. So I said there would be an unexpected movie. Well, it's expected.
Right, it's an expected movie.
It's expected movie, an unexpected hit.
Right, like they didn't expect it to be a big hit, and it's a big hit. You don't think that one's happened yet?
I don't think that's happened yet.
Well, we still have 6 months to go.
It's been a lot of hits, and they've all been things they paid a lot of money to be hits.
Right,
so,
right.
And then the next one is this one's happening as we speak. The great Antonio from the other side. I pulled this one out with my great rope. And this one hit me right in the noggin, and I'm very happy about it. I think you'll be very happy too. So I started talking about it. I had a weird quote. It was like the other side was being kind of pretentious that day. But the main thing was slow disclosure. Right. One of your favorite things.
Yes.
I said there would be something tiny. I said there'd be something. Antonio don't have anything tiny, but Philip does. But I heard there would be something tiny that was going to be disclosure, but it's going to be something big. but just a little thing. And what it was is the little clip, right? You got the little clip, the little TikTok or whatever, the little Tic Tac UFO. So they're doing this unidentified show, and it's all about it, and the Tom of the Long and all that.
Right.
And yeah, it's all about that. It's a little clip, little 5-second clip. They're doing a whole series on it. But what it is, it's actually from your government.
Well, I believe that what you said was something to the effect of they would give it out a little bit, but then it would turn into like mutual discovery.
Right.
Like they're trying to make it seem like mutual discovery.
Absolutely.
Which is what this show could be doing.
And that's basically what I'll say to this is they were going to bring this out because this is a little nugget they can give you, a little nougat. And they were going to be like, oh, look what we found. There's some UFOs. But they've known about the UFOs since way back in the day. Antonio has to let you know that. I hate to disappoint anybody out there, but the Eisenhower had the treaty. He really did. and it's been going on for years and years and years. You know, so it's one of those things. It's exactly. Antonio's proud of this one. Antonio's really proud of this one because that's going out on a ledge.
That was going out on a ledge.
And
I mean, slow disclosure, that's pretty big prediction.
I mean, to have something that was tangible. I was talking about something tangible. Like, I see a couple tangible things over there. But something tangible. And then, there was another one. And it was more of a jokey one.
Right.
It was about a paranormal book.
I believe that did happen.
It did. Had one sexy lady on the cover. There's some mook on the cover too, but
yes,
Well,
great, Antonio. Since we're halfway through the year and you've done so well on your predictions from the beginning of the year, do you have any other predictions for us?
Just for you, if you ask like that, absolutely. If I guess, if you talk like that, I tell you what. Is he opposed to somebody taking you out to dinner? I mean,
no.
Okay, all right. So anyway, we've got well, we won't talk about that one. That one's scary. So let's go. Let me see. I'm gonna have to pull this one from the beyond. This. Help me out here, Philip. Help me out. So the great Antonio, I'm getting something from one of the listeners of your wonderful show. This is for you. Yes, if you think this is you, and this is no joke. Okay, I don't joke about this stuff. I don't. That's why I sound so serious. You're considering switching jobs, and this is specifically for one of your listeners. They've been considering heavily switching jobs because the job they have now is killing them. Just killing them. The other side is saying to go for it. And I know this goes for you, and you know what, the other side is telling me, if that was you need to kind of you got to give the kids a heads up. You're gonna have to send them a message and just let them know that it was you, because Antonio's being serious here, and just go for it. Take the Nestea plunge and just go ahead and do it. That's what Antonio has to say. And there's another one here. There's lots of support groups out there on the internet. I think it's the greatest thing of the internet. I'm on a support group right now. It's psychic mediums that are underappreciated and don't have the pretty lady. It's actually a thing. All right,
is that a big support group?
Everybody has. Well, it's got to be pretty huge. Yeah. It's huge. There's me and Philip. And Philip's just there for company, because I obviously don't have the pretty lady. But that's why I do good predictions. So I get to come back and keep seeing you here.
I see.
It's a good Lord. Where did you get those jeans? Never mind. Nice jeans. I like my compliments to the fabric maker there. All right, so the next one we're going to go to. Oh no, I was still doing one.
You were still finishing.
I was still okay.
I'm
listen,
sorry.
Support group. Yeah, that was all your fault. There's something that supported back there. So the support group, we have another listener here. Another listener, and there's a connection you're going to make on this support group. You're part of it. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel a lot better. People understand, and I get that. I absolutely do. But this is another one for the listeners. Antonio thought this time, you know what? We'll do some for the listeners. So go for it. You got a deep connection going there with somebody, and you need to say something. You need to just say something, because you know what? You're not going to have more in common with anybody than what you got in common with this one. You know what I'm saying? if you're both on this list, it's if I ever have somebody else come on to my page, I'll leave you a link. I'll definitely have something there. All right, so the next one, this one's going to be a big one. This one's going to be for everybody. Well, hopefully not. An old-fashioned serial killer. Now, I know some of you freaks out there, you love that. But, that's why I'm doing it for you, Alan Marston. But the Antonio C's, I've got the card on my head right now. This is not cool, but I had to tell you guys. An old-fashioned serial killer, but it's going to be like a political twist. And it's definitely something that everybody will know about. So yeah, it's that one's a big one, and it's also scary. I'm sorry about that. But definitely a serial killer, one that will remember the names. That means they'll probably have a middle name.
They will definitely have 3 names.
Yeah, it's part of it. It's part of the job. So the great Antonio has another prediction.
Okay.
This one's good. I'll go from bad to good.
Okay, good.
So this one, a unifying moment will happen for your nation.
Ooh.
Yes, a very unifying moment.
That could be bad or good.
Well, here's the thing. Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm. This unifying moment is going to also go good or bad and could lead to a war of the civil kind. Mm. And just saying, there is this moment though of Antonio sees this of some kind of unifying moment. Just go with it. It'll make sense in 6 months.
I'm sure it'll make sense eventually.
Yeah. So something else that makes sense. This one, if you ever seen the last one, this one's talking about going out on a limb. It's going out on a lightsaber. So here, the great Antonio sees the Star Wars movie actually being good.
Ooh.
Yes. The next Star Wars movie. Well, shut up, Philip. Philip like the last one. He's a Last Jedi fan.
No.
So no, yeah. The next movie is going to be fantastic.
Oh, good.
Everybody's going to love it. Everybody's going to be happy about it. It's going to be incredible.
Okay, good.
So Star Wars will be saved. And speaking of incredible, so the great Antonio, please let her be part of this. The great Antonio sees there's going to be another major happening. It's going to be another nude hack.
A nude hack?
Yes, there's going to be a nude hack where people hack the nudes.
You have to explain to me what... Oh, and they...
Yeah, on people's phones. They carry them around and they take pictures of their wawas.
I got you.
And
they're vajayjays?
Yes, and they keep them on the cloud for some reason.
Oh, and somebody's going to hack that and release it?
Yeah, they do it. They do it every few years. They call it the fappening. Antonio don't know anything about it.
I don't know.
Antonio knows nothing about it.
Of course not.
I have never seen any Jennifer Lawrence pictures.
Right.
I don't even know who she is.
Do you know who's going to be hacked?
Well, I am hoping that it's you.
It's not going to be me.
Okay, so other than you, no, I don't. I know it's going to be big.
Oh, like celebrity?
Yeah. It's going to absolutely celebrity. I think it's going to be really big, and also I think there's going to be somebody from like a news field that's going to be it's going to be a big deal and very embarrassing for this news person.
Obviously.
So if you're a news person, you
start deleting.
Yeah, absolutely. you go see Hillary. You get some bleach bit. So from what the Antonio hears. So yes, I'm going to have to go. On a big one here.
Okay.
Gonna finish this on something gigantic.
Okay.
So this one is really big, and I don't even like talking about it because it's one of those that's it's kind of unfortunate. But the great Antonio, from beyond, because I'm a psychic and a medium, all together. The great Antonio is seeing a massive hurricane. Now that itself is not going on much of a limb,
right?
But I'm talking this massive hurricane is going to be in a very unlikely place. And it's not a common place, especially for one this powerful. So I that's the thing. That's the trigger right there. It's like a Cat 4. It's going to come in. It's going to be a Cat 5 right before landfall. And it's going to hit somewhere that they don't usually hit. So yeah, and I'm not talking Alaska or something. I mean,
right.
It's gonna be down southeast, but somewhere.
But probably not Florida.
Probably not Florida. it's going to be one of the more unlikely ones. It's been hit before.
Right.
Just one of the unlikely ones. But yes, that's going out on a limb. I've only got 6 months to fulfill this, and hopefully it's not that bad and everybody gets out of the way because they listen to the Great Antonio.
All they have to do is listen to the Great Antonio.
That's it. So now, pretty lady, you want to leave with me?
Well, I still have a show to do. I've got some news to talk about, so I'll have to stay here this time. But thank you for the invitation.
Okay, well, you need to take my card here, and anytime you might want to wear those jeans again.
Well, I'm sure I'll see you in 6 months.
Okay, yeah. Well, that card on the back has a Facebook link, so
Okay.
I'll see you later.